Welcome to samhith Kadiyala. Maybe you missed my channel. So I have a free website, Learn to Code Podcast Stories for You, and samhith Kadiyala, and also have a YouTube channel. So don't forget to visit those four. Anyway, so let's get started. So today's topic is about loops. So loops means that you can do something over and over again, or you should count to a number until something becomes false. Let me tell you about these. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about two types of loops: while and repeat loops, and also in and for loops. Yeah. The for and in loops and while and so for and in loops is one type. Well, repeat and while loops are another. Anyway, let's start with for in loops. Anyway, for now, let's just create new. Yes. Sam.144 Swift. And let's X out the thing. Haha. Anyway, what's that? So, anyway, let's start. So, what is while and if? Let's see. So, while and if statements. So then, let's start. So, while and if. While is a little bit, while is let's put out our vocab. So first, let's just start with, so anyway, let's start with for and in statements. For and in, yahoo! Anyway, for loops, there must be a variable to loop that up. Anyway, let's start. Let's do var hatch equals to let's do 9, okay? Then now what we do is that. So anyway, let's start. So for hatch in. Now let's do. What do you want to? So now you have the tricky thing. How much do you want to count up till? That's what you're doing now. Anyway, so let's just do. Let's just do 9 to maybe 36. After all, 36 is a multiple of 9. Now let's start the thing. Yeah. Now we do print. Let's do example. Let's do example. Do a sit-up. Okay? Yeah, let's do a sit-ups. So, let's save. Sam144 Swift. Save. Yes. So now let's open Swift for Windows. Select file. Sam144 Swift. Open. Compile. Compilation failed. Why? Let's see. End at this adjustment. Oh, okay. Let's do that at the end of this adjustment. Now let's do save. Compile. Successfully compile. And don't really worry about this thing here. That doesn't really mean compilation failed, because at least they're successfully compiled. It just means for recommendation, that's all, okay? But you don't really have to. After all, they're all the same. Now you see, do a sit-up about, I think, 36 times. Yeah, that's what it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and it's a lot. So, example 36. Well, what if you wanted to count up? Well, that's for a while statement, which is something else we're going to learn. Anyway, so do a sit-up. Okay. But also, yeah. So var h equals to 9 I did, right? Then, it's kind of like, for 4 in. There's going to do a sit-up. Now let's example do 37. After all, it's not a multiples. After all, it's just not really it's not really a multiples of 9s. So then what happens if it's not a multiples of 9s anyway? Compile. It's still see that's successfully compiled still. And still just do 37 times for sure. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can just do one more time. What's the problem? But what if you do something like 99 times? Yeah, what if that's the thing? Yeah. Even a little, successfully compiled. Do a setup, 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 do a setup. Yeah, it did it that time. It still does it till that much. Yeah, that's the thing of loops. You don't really have to use your math own calculation. You can just do something. Yeah, you don't really have to do. Yeah, you don't really have to do the math calculation. You could just put any number for any number. That's all. That's the simple thing about loops. But don't think so much. After all, for now, it's only been this much. Yeah, it only been this much. But what if it was by 2? What happens? Pooh! It'll be a lot more. You just watch. Only that much. But when you do this, compile, run, do a setup, 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 do a setup. Ooh, it's the same. So that means it is still the same. See that's the thing. That's why in and for statements are easy. Now let me teach you about. Or can I also tell you something else? You can do many things. Example, print. Print. Let's just do this backward just for now, okay? Sit up. Don't worry. Sit up. Do A, okay? Print. Let's do cap. So for now we did 3, right? Control S. Compile. Compilation failed. Why is that? Oh yeah, that's because we again forgot. Don't forget me to do the curly brackets thingy like me. Now successfully compiled. 1. See that? We can do anything. Except that it comes out a lot of funnily. That's the funny thing. So, even though if you can't do that, never do that. It'll be so funny. Anyway, now, let's do about while statements. While. Anyway. While. Wild. And wild. And also, repeat. Repeat. Oh yeah. While and repeat are my most favorite type. They're slightly uncommon, but they're still really useful. Even if they're not the repeat you're thinking of. The loops you're thinking. Let's start. But it can also teach you for your multiplication also. And division. Maybe. Anyway, let's start. So even for here, we have to declare a variable. Let's do for now maybe just g, okay? Not gn, of course. G equals to 23. Or let's just, for now, let's just start 20, okay?
Garage door.
Now we have to do repeat. Yeah, repeat. Now we have to do, so for that, we have to do this now. Well, for that, after that, we have to do print g. Yeah, print g. Then we do g equals to g plus g. You're thinking that this makes no sense, but it's the way we do this. Yeah. So then we put the curly brackets like that. Then we end the curly brackets. So now g plus g. So after that we finally put while. So for the while we do while g. So example, what if we want to do 20 times 20? So that exactly g times 20. Then what we do is, look, but anyway we'll have to do the math calculations in our mind. But if you want it to be like in the thingy, but if you want to do the multiplication tables just like simply like this, then you should do this thing. G is, so 20 times 20 is 400, as you can see. 2 times 2, 4, 2 zeros at the end, after all with 2 zeros at the end, so 400. So, but be careful, you might not exactly get 400. Why? Let me tell you why. You have to put more. You know why? Let me tell you. Since we did g plus g, now it's a little different. G has changed the value. Yeah, so that's why. So now, that's why g should equals to, so you're thinking, anyway g is 20 is less than 400, right? But that's not the case. Because now we change the value declaration. It says this false in the end. So now it's 400. Yeah, 400. Now you see what happens. Compile. Successfully compiled. See that? See that? Now it does that 20 table. But why is it only to 320? Why? Let's see why. So we did g plus. But what if we do times? What happened? I'm sure that it will come to infinite source. Yeah, whenever we do multiplication, it usually comes to infinite source. 20 to 400. Oh, why is that? Why? Let's see why. You know why? Because now we change our declaration of the g. Yeah. What if we do? But instead, this time, what if we do 400? It will come out as false. You see what? You see why it will come out as false, actually. Yep, it will. Compile. Successfully compiled. Press any key to continue. Why is that coming? Let's see why. So, then why is it doing like that? So that's because you didn't really do it properly. Why? We did a whole blunder mistake. We weren't supposed to do g plus g or g times g, or else it'll just give out the few numbers till 20 times it. So instead, what we really should do is g plus the value it equals to, or g times the value it equals to. Look what happens now, even if we do times 20. Save. Sometimes this one also fails to infinite source, but not usually for now. So it means times will not work. Let's just do plus now. Don't really forget it. Just forget about this blue dots thingy. Control S. Compile. Successfully compiled. See that now it does the full thingy. That's why we should not do the variable plus the variable name. We should do the variable plus the value. As you can see here, that g equals to value. Yeah. And never ever think that it might not come to. After all, let's just see here. See that? But what if we do it like this? Yeah. What if we do that? Yeah. And let's do compile. Run. 20. You see, if anything is false, then it will only come the variable name. The variable value. That's why it must be true, or else it won't really come that thing. So, yeah, and that's the way loops work. Well, why are loops even there? Look, if you see, to make big apps, or like if you want to make a really huge apps, then you need a lot of code. But would you think that you would like write lots of code that you would do it like 100 lines? No, right? So loops help us to do lots of commands here. Because, example, if you do like just 200, just in these many lines of code, look what we can do. We can do so much. See this? For 40,000. Control S. Now it can come up to infinite source, really, almost. It come up to high numbers as you never thought. It's at 40,000. That's why loops come in handy when you want to create really big apps. And it doesn't really have to be big. Yeah. If you want to create maybe not so big, but you just want to make a quick app, it doesn't have to be big or small, you just care. But you want it to make it quick, then you can use loops. Yeah, loops can help you make quick apps. Can like help you make apps they can help you make your code easily. Because if you did, would you really rather doing print 100 times? No, right? Because you would not really want to do print G. It'll take you like forever, right? That's why loops come in handy. While or in. So you see, while helps you to like count down like that. And in helps you to like repeat the thingy. But then why is this saying repeat here? Why? Let's see why. We're repeating by adding. You see, there's something called repeated addition, right? That's what it's happening. It's not repeating the same number again. If it was for an in statement, then it would do like that. So that's about loops. So bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.